Remarkable. But let's get to the news of the day. There is some talk that the Democrats are going to try reconciliation, a jam down of their bitterly divisive and almost certainly wrong-headed health care plan. What can you tell us about this?
This is kind of breaking news, as you say. We're just hearing it. We haven't been formally advised, but we have it on relatively good authority. And this would be what they call the nuclear option. This would be we can't do it with 60 votes because now we have a new senator from Massachusetts, so we'll do it with 51. Now, it's called the nuclear option because it really upsets all of the tradition and precedent within the Senate, which on a really big bill of the magnitude of health care would always have strong bipartisan support, and therefore the 60-vote requirement really doesn't matter. But here, using an arcane part of the budget that ordinarily relates to tax cuts or tax increases. It doesn't relate to comprehensive bills with a lot of substantive provisions in them, but just changes in the tax code usually. They're going to try to rewrite this bill to where it would only get 51, or it would only need 51 votes and still accomplish most of what the bill will accomplish. Now, what this will do is let the Blanche Lincolns and Ben Nelsons and Evan Bayes and others to say, oh, I can't go along with this now. And, of course, that's exactly what their constituents want to hear, but it doesn't matter because their votes, in effect, at this point don't count. They don't matter. All it takes is 51 Democrats to vote for it, and it becomes law. It remains to be seen how long the process will take and how much of the provisions of the comprehensive health care reform that we've been looking at can be scooped up into this legislation, but it now appears the Democrats are going to try that.
Senator, just speaking politically for a moment, the members of the House who are on the brink of being washed away in Massachusetts like tides across the country they have to pass this too, don't they? And
yes, and as always, you're you're way ahead of me here. I think they could theoretically get this done in the Senate, but I am not so sure in the House because it has to pass with 51% over there, and it barely passed with 51% the first time around over there by only 5 votes. So if 3 people change their vote, it wouldn't pass. And I think there are enough Democrats now in the House who have said we could not support a bill that used the reconciliation process that Speaker Pelosi is really going to have to hustle to round up those votes. And by the time it actually got there, where the American people figured out what an outrageous proposition this is, it may be so toxic that she can't get the votes.
Now, Senator Kyle, of course, activism, people have kind of quieted